Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video of Yamkela Moy Speaks Football. Yeah, man. Yesterday we picked up another 3 points against a difficult side, very stubborn opponent. We all know how Stellenbosch is, especially when they're playing home. But we are lucky nowadays, especially as Mamelodi Sundowns. If you remember in the past, they used to take us to Danny Craven Stadium. So they're no longer taking us to that stadium, which is it's a bonus for us. They're also taking us now to Athlone, and I've also seen that they also take Paris to Athlone. They used to take only Kaizer Chiefs to Athlone, and all other teams will be playing at Danny Craven Stadium. It's a very small stadium. It's very tough, especially for Mamelodi Sundowns to play their kind of football, because it's not wide open. The moment a team just plays a long block, it's very difficult to crack it. And then Stellenbosch, when they fast-paced players, they will then start breaking those passes and then just start running at us. So yesterday we managed to pick up 3 points. Not happy with how we pick up the 3 points though, because look, I think what Nabi, the Kaizer Chiefs coach, said on the weekend about us, that we finished badly. I think I'm also starting to notice it. We do finish badly. And okay, before we go with that, let's first look at the starting 11, how we played. It was Williams on goalkeeper. We played back four, which was Motiba on the left, Koza and Kipedu 4 and 5, and then we played Tapelo Morena on the right. And then in the midfield, it was Opas as a CDM. It was Ayende, it was Litlaku, it was Silas as the number 10, and then we played Shalulile as our striker, and then Tashrik on the left. Yes, Tashrik on the left. So we played a 4-2-3-1. Tashrik and Litlaku left and right. And then inside it was Silas, and then the pivot it was Ayende and Obas. Look, I know Mukwena got a lot of criticism against Kaizer Chiefs. I think the guy was tired. That's why the coach decided to play Obas, which was a good idea. It was a good choice, because look, Obas is an international player. He deserves some minutes. Is it good enough to play for Mamelodi Sundowns? Most definitely he is. But it's just that he's fighting that position with someone who's also as good as he is, and that is Mukwena. I would have enjoyed for the coach to decide to play Mukwena as at 8, and then play Opas as this lone CDM, and see how does that work. Because look, at the moment, the only person we have in that position, as I see things, is Adams. And Adams came in for Shalulile, and obviously the fans showed their feelings. I think the fans were not happy with the fact that Shalulile was being substituted off than they were with Adams coming in. I don't think it had anything to do with Adams. I think the fans, me also, we all wanted Shalulile to finish the game. We all want Shalulile to score more goals. And I'm happy that he started with Shalulile, even though he scored a penalty. But you could see Shalulile, you could see his edges, you could see his pressing from the minute go. So that's why I'm always stressing at the feeling that Shalulile must start. I'm not saying drop Ikram Reynas, because Ikram Reynas is a deadly striker. He's lethal, one chance, one goal. That's the kind of a striker he is. What I'm always saying to the coaches, play him and Shalulile. Play him and see how that partnership gears up. And I think he tried to do it, and it didn't fail. It worked well. But there was some couple of chances where they both think they are offside, which is I'll blame them, because I feel like because they haven't played together that more often. But I think they will be able to play together if you just give them the chance to play often together. Because look, Shalulile is not a very selfish man. If he could play with Repero, what is stopping him with playing with this guy Ikram Reynas? Because for years he used to play with this guy Ribeiro, and he made Ribeiro look good, because he was finishing the chances which Ribeiro was setting him for. So yeah, that was our starting 11. I have no judgment on that, unless for Tapelo Morena. I feel like Tapelo Morena didn't give us enough. There were times when he made some mistakes on the right. I feel like the right position, I think Tunyela is still not well. Or the coach decided to play Tapelo Morena because Tapelo Morena didn't make a call up to the national team. Majority of these teams were being called for the national team. You look at the Tapelo Moren, but Dunyela was called. So I think Katoso might have felt a bit of, hey, these guys could be blaming me for not being called because I'm no longer playing them. And they were being called every time. The likes of Tapelo Morena, the likes of Umvala, the likes of Okran Kikana, the likes of, who else? Adams. I think Adams was called again. I'm not sure. But Satin didn't even play. He didn't play. He didn't even feature. Did he come in later? I think he came in later. Lunga, Ikram Reinas. Who else? Libusa. Who else came in? Because I know we finished playing as a 5, which is one of the things that I can't believe. Well, since when do we? As things stands now, we are always defending 1-0. Yeah, and Mukwena Opas also came out for Mukwena. I can't remember. I think it was Pasatin for Matiba. I'm not sure. But there's this new thread now at Mamelodi Sundowns. It's a new thread. I don't know where it comes from. We have this bad Omar where we are defending 1-0. We played 5 at the back and Stella Mosho kept on creating chances when we were playing 5 at the back. I don't know why. The Mamelodi Sundowns, I know, we used to attack until the last minute. We used to create chances until the last minute. We used to bury teams 3-1, 4-1, 5-0. Kaizer Chiefs knows I'll take 5. But things have now have changed totally. We are now winning 1-0. We are now winning 1-0. Fans are angry. I was at the stadium. I saw the frustrations of the fans. Oh, Shalulile, the love he received. Oh, that guy. Shalulile. Oh, Shasha. The fans love you, my man. I can promise you that thing. You're one of those guys. I think that you belong to Jesus is not a joke. Fans do love you at Mamelodi Sundowns. We love you at Mamelodi Sundowns. We love you a lot, my man. And I hope you continue to break more records. I know no one's going to interview you. You have broken the records. No one's going to interview you. You're not playing for the one of those teams, Kaizer Chiefs, your Orlando Pirates. You're playing for the Mamelodi Sundowns, for the most hated team in the Premier League. So, be rest assured, no one's gonna interview or anything, and no documentary is going to be made about you. No, it's never gonna happen. And then Katoso, what do I think about him? Look, if Katoso keeps on winning, there's no way we can fire him. But I can tell you now, we're not gonna win the Champions League with the kind of style, that kind of football that we're playing, and the way that we play. Because this thing of finishing second halves not second half per se, like. This thing of finishing games very bad, because we do finish games very bad. In the 80th minute, teams are starting to realize, look, Mamelodi Sundowns at the 80th minute, they become vulnerable. We need to attack. We might find something. We might find a goal. So I think we must look into that, because very soon or later we'll play against the top teams on the African continent. Yes, I know Al Ahly is having the same issues as we are having with Jose Rivera, and I don't think Jose Rivera is going to last very long on that side. And you know what might happen? I saw a tweet. We might fire Katoso, and Al Ahly might fire Jose Rivera, and Jose Rivera might find himself in South Africa coaching Mamelodi Sundowns. I promise you. And if that happens, look, and even if he won't be coaching Mamelodi Sundowns, I wouldn't have an issue with him coaching Bafana, because look, that guy is one of the best coaches I've ever seen coaching in the South African football. He knows how to nurture young boys, and Al Ahly, I know he's dealing with a different animal. Look, Al Ahly fired Marcelo Costa, one of the best coaches they've ever had after Upito Mosimane, and even Upito Mosimane was one of the best coaches they've ever had. He was also fired. So he's dealing with a different, he's not dealing with the kind of Orlando Pirates team which they know they're not in the fight for the league or in the Champions League. They just want a coach that is going to win them these cup competitions. And Al Ahly is there to win everything. They want him to win everything. And that everything is winning. He must win it by style. If he's not winning it by style, he's going to be fired. So that's the difference between Orlando Pirates and Al Ahly. So that's why I think he might be fired. And if he gets fired, Danny Chotan, why not take him to coach Bafana? Or even Mamelodi Sundowns? But Mamelodi Sundowns, I want to coach with a certain different style of play, with a style which is attractive, with a style which is part of the shoe shine piano. I love watching Mamelodi Sundowns win with style. I wish. But yeah, winning with style sometimes and not picking up the Champions League becomes an issue. So you might have some people arguing of that. But yeah, guys, I'm happy with our 1-0. Shalulile broken the record. We are now sitting, I think, number 3 on the leg. Yeah, with how many points? 3 wins, 9, 10, 11. I think with 11 points. Yeah, because it's 5 games or 4 games we have played. Amazulu, Stellenbosch, Kaizer Chiefs, Cheaper, and Magis. Yeah, 3 points, 2 draws. We are nicely with 11 points. Yeah, guys, love and leave you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified once a new video has been uploaded. Bye.